It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the Nutriverse, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new immune tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all, we back. Hey everybody. Hey T Diane. Hey Saki. Thank you for coming through again. Miss Monet, Shantia, Claudette, Shamikia, Shemekia. I'm whatever. Girl, you know what I'm saying. Shemekika? Kimberly, Hannah, Tracy, Joshua, Bailey, Terry, Talisha. Thank y'all so much for coming through for today's Bondi Blue show. Okay, listen, L'Oreal's POB, JLB, Kimberly, Nafisa Zorda, hey Devin. You guys support wickedly whipped butters. Okay, I have a promo code. Please, Saki, make sure that you're putting that in there from Devin so that people who want to try his body butters can use my code. Okay, put that in there, please. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Alicia. Purely Terry. Rag D. Jasmine Jenkins. Brittany Mel. Hey, Quaisha. Juanita. Mabel. Denise. Hey, Denise. Yaya. Tishia. Janae. Rhonda. Bianca. Nichelle. Stage 4 in the fighter day by day. I know that's right. Okay, pretty Mrs. G. Nichelle, Shine Good, thank you for coming back. Xtina 32, Victoria Jen, Shamanique. Okay, listen. Quasia Battle, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Jasmine. I'm glad y'all came in and joined me today for the Bondi Blue show. Okay, So a pimp named Slipback. Hey, Coy. Hey, Gary. Look, if I say hey, Gary, when I meant to say hey, Tara. Start reading shit. Brown Sugar, Dominique, ranting with Ricardo. Hey, my girl. Jamaica Peterson, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get into the topic. So first of all, let's start with some new developing news that I had no idea about. Let me go ahead and set up the share screen so we can talk about whatever the hell is going on here. So I'm gonna set this up. Y'all can see. Okay, this is my Twitter. Hold up. Y'all know I don't really be on there like that, but I'm on there. So you know, like I'm on there, but I ain't on there. But y'all can follow me on there because I see stuff. But anyway, so original story. It seems like Meek Mill and Travis Scott had an eventful 4th of July weekend. According to reports, the two rappers got into a heated argument while attending 76ers co-owner Michael Rubin's July 4th all-white party in the Hamptons. It's unclear what the heated disagreement. The men were reportedly separated before the situation could escalate. I said, oh no. I wonder if Meek had his tight jeans on. You know, like whose jeans were tighter? Probably Meek's. You can't fight with tight ass jeans on. You can't get your footing. Anyway, however, sources claim that even after they were pulled away from each other, Meek Mill could still be heard yelling at Travis Scott. I mean, duh. Y'all know the only reason I was able to pinpoint Meek Mill's music at the beginning of his career was because he was always screaming. That's how I knew it was him. If you screaming, it's Meek Mill. Okay. The incident, which allegedly took place a little after midnight, caused the white party to come to an end. Y'all, to shut the party down in the Hamptons. So far, Meek Mill nor Travis Scott has spoken out on the alleged altercation. Meek Mill did, however, seemingly share via Twitter that he was a little drunk during the event. 1942 Merc last night. I tried to treat it like the Migos sick face emoji. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Okay, so the update says footage of the alleged altercation has been the fuck? Is that an ant? Child. I can't with the outside coming inside all the time, y'all. I'm sorry. Footage of the alleged altercation has begun to circulate on social media. A link from DJ Academics has been shared of the alleged incident. In the clip, neither Meek nor Travis can be seen. However, a voice that is said to be Meek can be heard yelling. Okay, you guys, let's see if we can hear Meek yelling. Let's see. Ready? You ready? Hold up. Let me make sure my speakers are right. You ready? You ready? Okay. That's him. Not even touch nobody. I'm not even moving. All right. Let me stop it, y'all. I was waiting to see if I could actually, hear, because you can't see nothing. I said, I don't know whose iPhone 6 y'all took this video on. But anyway, I'm trying to find, what is that Nicki Minaj song that they have they have together that I used to listen to all the time. That's gonna aggravate me until I think about, what is that song, y'all? What's the name of the song? Is it the Broken Heart song? I'm gonna have y'all give me a moment, because I have got to find this song, because it's gonna be like aggravating the shit out of me until I do. It was on Nicki Minaj's album when they was going together, and they had that song together, and it was right around the time that all of that shit had happened with K Michelle too. And it was like, you stole my album cover name or whatever for your song, bitch. That bitch said, I'm Big Daddy. Put him on the spot, I'm Big Daddy. Get a little bit. For the Big Daddy. No, it's Big Daddy. Yo, tell him I'm Big Daddy. Sorry. But that's all I could think about. That's the song on his nigga, I'm Big Daddy. He was screaming the whole song, but it was literally one of my favorite songs on the Pink print. Was the fucking Big Daddy song that they did together. Tell that bitch I'm Big Daddy. Pull up on the spot, I'm Big Daddy. In a little bit, nigga gonna hit him with the Big Daddy. I was just like, this nigga is screaming about being Big Daddy. Ciao. They got like 5 songs together. I mean, they was going together. That makes sense. But that's the one that I love the most, the Big Daddy song. That's why I said I have to find it, because if not, it's going to irk me. Because you know how it be in your head, but you can't think of it? It's like it's right there on the tip of my tongue, bitch. Go and get the Big Daddy. Think I'm Big Daddy. Put something to flipping on. Like, that was the shit. That was the shit. But yeah, it looked like him and Travis Scott got in a little tussle. What y'all think they got into it about? He said he was drinking. That's probably what it was. Pants too tight, too drunk, uncomfortable. It's hot. I'm upset. Travis Scott, though. Travis Scott is like quiet. Like, I don't usually hear a lot from Travis Scott. So I don't know what went down, but something tells me that Travis was probably like chilling and Meek is like doing irate shit with his pants up to his calf muscles. Like, y'all, sometimes you just wish you could be a fly on the wall to see what really be going down and what the arguments really are about. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? With that being said, until we get further information, that's all we got on that. Let's go ahead and move on. We hope that y'all don't get into any further altercations at people parties, shutting down the party because y'all on bullshit. Y'all, let's talk about Karlie Red. Yeah, let's talk about Karlie Red. Let's talk about Karlie Red and Lamar Odom, because it's some foolishness in the blogs. Child, when I tell you I'm so tired of y'all doing shit just because y'all about to be on a new season of a reality show, I'm tired of y'all. So that's what the Jasmine brand is saying. It looks like things have taken a left turn between Lamar and Karlie Red. They were rumored to be dating earlier this year until Lamar Odom shut down reports while on the Wendy Williams show. He said, we're friends. We're really good friends, getting to know each other. He said he's happily single, which means I'm fucking her, but I don't go with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, we ain't going steady. We just be fucking around. Yeah, the sex great. Damn, babe, we fucking around. Girl, you got me hot. Popping up at my spot. What's up? You out your goddamn mind. What the fuck is you thinking about? You been misinformed. Sorry if you read me wrong. I told you what you wanted to hear. Sorry if I led you on my bad. Child, if Rocco didn't make that song for nobody, he made that song for you niggas. Boy, I tell you. So a few weeks later, Karlie Red appeared to suggest Lamar Odom was doing drugs after Wendy Williams said the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta veteran was too old and too washed up for Lamar Odom. I'm like, don't those two things explain him? I mean, he's a washed up basketball player, and his ass is too old to be lying on Love and Hip Hop with Karlie Red. So there were a bunch of things that Wendy said that was right, but I also feel like that same energy needs to be directed towards Lamar Odom, because we're going to get into it, but I feel like I'm about to read the fuck out of him. And Karlie got me blocked, but I'm still about to read Lamar because I'm a fair person, okay? Karlie Red replied to Wendy Williams and wrote, "Sir, Wendell, you said I'm dusty? Where? Right around the mouth area, bitch. That's where you're dusty at. What's going on there? That's problematic. Your face looks weird. Where? Don't let me post this video of you in the NYC club snorting. If you want Lamar, just say that, okay? Karlie, post it. Post it. When was it from? We just had a conversation, y'all. I was telling the girls, I do not think Wendy is still clean, but I think, I don't want to put that out there like that. But when I saw her with Ray J and Ray J had orange hair, I was like, drugs, nigga. That's all I could think about. Yeah, I'm not really laughing. That is from a song. Never mind. If you don't know the song, I don't even know what to tell you. So one egg user said, but he snorted too, right? I thought. Okay. So basically saying that, honestly, if y'all think about it, Wendy is cool and be friends with a lot of people that we know used to snort cocaine. Mary J. Blige, Lamar Odom. Y'all can probably name some other people, but that's just the people that's on the top of my head right now. Okay. And so Karlie replied, exactly. They make a perfect couple with a laughing emoji, right? Now she has appeared to say even more. A tweet from her account surfaced today and it reads, it would have never worked because he needs rehab, not a relationship or a situationship. She later clarified, everything is not always about me. Still, Lamar Odom chimed in and wrote, anything to stay relevant. I generally do not address this type of nonsense, but come on, Carly Red, what is this about? Listen, me being in recovery is no secret. I've made some amazing strides and I no longer do drugs. Hashtag facts. But I do need rehab. I need to be rehabilitated from my attraction to toxic, bitter, unhealthy relationships with women who need therapy more than they need me. Now, I'm not going to go low like you're doing, take jabs, tell lies, because at the end of the day, I was married to a Kardashian. So anything less than that is like going from sugar to shit. Hashtag it's like that. Hashtag the first Black Kardashian. Hashtag Lammy back. Hashtag Lakers. Hashtag veteran. Hashtag growing. Hashtag building. Hashtag journey. Hashtag facts. Hashtag grateful. It's not spelled correctly, but I understand what you meant. Lamar Odom, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and say some things. You are absolutely right. Carly Red is a piece of work. Okay? Carly Red is absolutely positively a piece of work. But what you not about to do is use the system of racism to make it seem as if Khloe Kardashian's pussy is somehow better than Karlie's. The only reason that Karlie is not where the Kardashians are is because she's Black. Because you can't say she has not fucked her fair share of famous people. Whether they were at their height or on their way out, Karlie has been a beautiful girl, much more attractive than every single one of them bitches. Every single one of them, including Kim, who had to go and get a new nose and a new chin and a new ass and new titties. Meanwhile, Karlie is just trying to remain young. It's sad. It is. But when Karlie was their age, she looked better than them with absolutely no work being done to her. So what you not gonna do is act like anybody after the Kardashians is a step down when you're a fucking crackhead that they don't want to be bothered with anymore. That's what you're not gonna do. I don't even like Karlie like that. But what we not gonna do is sit up here and act like they need to be comparing Karlie to the Kardashians. Nigga, fuck you. Okay? Because you're not a prize. And the truth of the matter is you probably got your feelings hurt because you thought you was somebody special to Karlie and she let you know that you was just the next nigga for this season. Because every season there's a new nigga. And this season, she got a nigga that y'all cared about and not one that we used to care about. Kind of, sort of. Because we still used to care about you. And you're not above her. Wendy, you were wrong about that. Karlie is not beneath him. Do you know why? Because he was fucking with her. That's why. The only beneath is underneath. She ain't beneath him. Fuck him. He's a crackhead. And that's no disrespect. But my point is, how you out here losing everything to drugs, not learning from your daddy's mistakes, fucking over your wife, out here doing all kind of outlandish shit in prostitution clubs and shit. You out here ruining careers and lives, not being there for your kids so you can be a crackhead. And you think that you above Karlie Red because Karlie Red fucks to stay relevant? My nigga, you got the world fucked up. You have got the world fucked up. The only reason the Kardashians are where they are is because they are white women. Because when Corinne Steffens tried to capitalize off her fucking famous people, y'all dragged that poor little lady through the mud. Yeah, the bitch crazy, but her book was good and she has a really great speaking voice. And she's very beautiful without any work being done to her. I think it's funny how the Black women y'all want to look down on are literally the ones that the Kardashians are looking up to steal everything from. Oh, you don't like the original version. You want the copy. Gotcha. And I'm sorry, Kardashian bitches, but Child, please. Y'all wouldn't be where y'all are right now if it wasn't for Trina's coattails. Get the fuck out of here. If it wasn't for Trina's coattails, okay? Y'all don't want to go back that far. But if you want to go back far enough, you'll know that Chloe and them kind of rolled in on Trina's coattails back in the day because we didn't give a fuck about them. For what? Some basic looking white girls, and you want us to give a fuck about them? No, I'm gonna go fuck Ray J. I'm gonna get my ass done. I'm gonna have surgeries galore, and my mama is gonna pit me out on E Network because she knows secrets about people and can get us in places that we probably otherwise would not. I mean, maybe that's why I'm not as big as I wish I was, because I'm too fucking honest to sit up here and act like them hoes is any better than Karlie Redd. They're not. Thank you. It's me for the super chat. He worked as a basketball player, and his most prized thing was being with people that are fake and steal from his culture. Wow. Love you, Bondi. Love you too. And thank you for that message, because that is absolutely right. That's all you got? That you was married to the less attractive Kardashian sister, my nigga? Good job. You lost her anyway. She left you anyway. But you know, that's all you got, huh? Hoping that she'll hear you and stop crying over Tristan's ass, huh? Tristan just said that it don't matter what he do, she gonna be looking for his dick. I guess everything except for crack. Going back to your white bitches, please. Karlie, please stay over here, Karlie. You know we don't like each other, Karlie, but we need for you to stay on this side where we feel you are most protected. Don't go over there no more. Stay over here. And what that means is stay with the ignorant niggas that like black women. Okay, stay with the ignorant niggas that like black women. Please don't go over there to no more ignorant niggas that's using you to raise their profile while simultaneously trying to act like you were beneath them. Because you wanted to be seen with her, Lamar. That's why you were there while they were taping. Get the fuck out of here. And let's be clear. If it wasn't for Ray J's dick, we wouldn't know any of y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and move on from there. And now that I'm done reading Lamar Odom's ass, because I was just like, how dare you? I was right there with you. I was right there with you until you made that Kardashian comment. Like, nigga, are you serious? Thank y'all for the cash app. I see you, Tay. Thank you, love. I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest. They got me fucked up. Like, oh, have they done something different? Karlie has probably worked way harder at this whole shit than they have. And you got the audacity. You got the audacity. Okay? Child, we'll deal with Karlie and her issues on another day. But today was about me telling Lamar Odom he got the world fucked up. So y'all, let's go ahead and talk about Love and Hip Hop further. Just a little tidbit. Just a why. Just a why. I don't understand why. So y'all, former Love and Hip Hop Hollywood stars Miles Brock and Amber Laura will allegedly star in the upcoming season of Marriage Boot Camp. Y'all know I review Marriage Boot Camp. It's one of my favorite ones, the hip hop. I don't fool la la around with the rock stars and all of that shit, because they'll be, you know, it's too problematic. It's always some racism going on. So I like when it's the hip hop cast, because that's like all black people that we know. We got to worry about that little tinge of racism coming from the 80s or the 90s rockers, child, anyway, or actors, whatever the fuck they are. So the Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Miles Brock and Amber Laura will allegedly star in Marriage Boot Camp. The WeTV series is gearing up for its 18th season, which originally debuted as a Bridezilla spinoff. However, the past few seasons have been focused on stars within the hip-hop corner of reality TV. Resultingly, the show is right up the pair's alley, except for the fact that he's gay and they have been in a relationship since she cried and put her face on the cement on their season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, which I believe was season 3 or 4, if I recall correctly, probably 3. Anyway, Miles Brock is most remembered for his on-screen romance with Milan Christopher. He is your favorite I'm under these comments. Okay, favorite I'm under these comments, bitch, all in its ass. I haven't seen him in a minute, but that's probably because I haven't been paying attention. Maybe he took a break. But while on his series, Miles Brock also came out as bisexual to Amber Lahr. Y'all, is he bisexual? Is that what they're saying? Y'all know Lyrica Anderson and A1 gonna be on there too. And Tierra Marie. Child, this season gonna be a mess. I hope y'all gonna come and watch me review it. But I damn sure want to know what two people that ain't fucking doing on Marriage Boot Camp. Because y'all are not like y'all. I understand being bisexual. That man is gay. I think for a lot, I know a lot of y'all can be bisexual, and I understand that, and I'm clear on that. I'm bisexual. I get it. There are some of y'all that are. But I do feel there are more of y'all that say you're bisexual, like as like the precursor for I'm gay. It's a way to like get people used to the idea without completely, saying I don't want the puss. You know what I'm saying? And you got to work your way up to full gay. But bisexual is where we start, and then we work ourselves up to full gay. That's just how it looked to me a lot of the times. I could be wrong. Okay? Because if we get the Marriage Boot Camp and they tell me that they've been fucking since we last saw them, child, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out, yo. I only watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was better than Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at one point or another. But yes, y'all, I don't know what they'll be doing on there, but I will be to see it and I will be there to review it. Do you hear me? So let's go ahead and move on to our girl, Jada Pinkett Smith. I love her hair in this picture, and it looked like this is like after the Botox has come on, you know what I'm saying? So her face not too plump. Because, she been doing the most ever since she started getting filler and shit. But anyway, she was looking like a cat. Be like, Jada, why you like a cat? Like, Jada, you ain't never had no cheekbones, bitch. You was never a cheekbone, bitch. You was a cute chick. You ain't no cheekbone, bitch. You got cheekbones now? Fuck out of here. You put cheekbones in her face. Cheekbones wasn't there before. Anyway, Pinkett Smith is getting candid about her struggle with alcohol that she experienced in her younger days. It wasn't just alcohol. In the latest episode of her Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk, Jada Pinkett Smith first admitted that she was a hardcore liquor drinker. Okay, I was a brown liquor drinker, vodka. I could drink almost anybody under the table. Child, it's always us small bitches that be doing the most, ain't it? Always bitches that out here walking around with a fifth back pocket. She went on to say, when I moved to red wine, like this is better for me because they say red wine is good for you. But drinking red wine for me was like drinking glasses of water because I'm used to that hard hit. Child, I know what you mean. And sometimes with too much wine, it don't be good for your stomach. But if you drink the liquor, then you can just hit that quick and then you don't have the same issues. Child, I know. But anyway, she revealed I was drinking hard in high school too. Damn, bitch. I knew a girl. I used to fuck with a girl who was an alcoholic when we was in high school. And I ain't like that shit, no. And I used to try to tell her about it. We stopped talking, years and years and years ago. I wonder how she doing. But she was an alcoholic. And what I mean by alcoholic, and I'm like, that's that Baton Rouge shit. Like, you think New Orleans people be alcoholics until you go to Baton Rouge and see motherfuckers pulling up to the high school with E&J in their book bag. I said, why do you have E&J in your book bag? Like, not E&J. We like 16. No, she was like, I was like 18. She was 17 because she was like younger than me. But, she was real, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gave a vibe. She gave a vibe. Her energy was everything. But she liked to drink, and I did not like that shit. Like in high school, I didn't even smoke, I didn't even do none of that in high school. I didn't do none of that in high school. It wasn't until I went to college and I was, corrupted. Okay, but Jada said she was getting fucked up in high school. And she says, when I got out, when I go out to California, I was doing cocktails. So ecstasy, alcohol, weed. That sounds like the early 2000s for some of my friends. This isn't the first time she's been open about substance abuse. It's not, because back in the day, she said that she was using ecstasy and drinking a lot. In like 2018, smoking a bunch of weed and trying to find some peace in my mind. She said, I was doing ecstasy because I wanted to party. I was doing ecstasy, weed, and a bottle of Cavassier because I wanted to get lit. I wasn't making the connection, and I knew I was on the course of addiction. It was very clear. I was very clear about it. She said she realized she was also suffering mentally and emotionally. I was extremely suicidal. I had a couple of emotional collapse It's like when you just don't have control over emotions, your thoughts, you feel completely and utterly out of control. I don't even think at that particular time I understood what I was going through. How did you make it over though, Jada? How did you stop? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna have to go watch this Red Table Talk so I can see if there was ever any resolve in the situation. We know she got to the other side, but I'm also wondering, did you exchange that for a sex addiction? Thank you for the super sticker, Asada. But that doesn't surprise me. I knew a lot of my homegirls, like when we first got out of high school and they started doing X, which was around the time that shit started popping down here, like probably like 07, 06, 06, 07, 08, around that time. We dealing with post Katrina. Like I had a homegirl who got addicted to ecstasy for a while. She had to get herself off. She was like, B, every weekend. I was like, where the X at? And me, I'm too scary for that shit, y'all. Like, I'm so scary. I be like, nah, bitch, I don't need nothing fucking with my mental. I'm too scared. I might jump off a deep end out this bitch. Y'all know I'm a thinker. I'm in my head. I don't need nothing that fuck up that mental. Thank you, J. Ray. Apparently, Amber and Brock had a baby together in like 2019, 2020. I was very confused too. Like, he's clearly not straight, but to each his own. J. Ray, you a motherfucking lie. I did not know that. Why it didn't say that? Child. Oh my God. That is crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. But yeah, she was doing a lot. And y'all, we've been having this conversation about weed, which is why the next story is our girl Sha'Carri Richardson. Okay. I talked about how I feel like they need to I think this is the time to revisit that rule because I feel like it's a stupid rule. And I think that since we're at this moment in time where we're thinking a lot of the things we've done in the past, like, checking people for certain drugs so that you can keep them out spaces, because that's what this is. That's what I need y'all to understand. Like, it's not about the weed. Yes, she broke the rules and there are people that follow the rules. All of that shit, y'all, we get that. But the point is that shouldn't be a rule because somebody should be able to smoke a joint, especially if it's legal in their state, and then go and perform as an athlete, because those two things have nothing to do with one another. The weed is not hindering her or helping her in that process. Not really. Okay. So it doesn't matter. It's like if y'all were testing her for alcohol. That's stupid. And so because y'all don't test athletes for alcohol, I'm trying to understand why you continue to test them for weed. And my whole thing is that I feel like people think that folks are solely saying fuck the Olympics because of Sha'Carri. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is the Olympics have been extremely problematic. Y'all don't want the black girls to wear swimming caps that are big enough for their hair. Y'all don't want them to wear Black Lives Matter apparel. You know what I'm saying? There was another girl who's been suspended for 4 years just because she didn't answer the door after she had an abortion when y'all was coming to check her for the drugs and all of that shit. Mind you, if they would have came in there and tested her and she had Percocet in her system, that would have been fine. But if she had weed in her system, then all of a sudden this is an issue. And I need for people to understand it's not about the breaking of the rule. It's about the fact that the rule is something put in place to fuck over Black and Latino people. I know y'all think that everybody smokes weed, and they do, but historically it was seen as to target Black and brown people. Period. That's what it has always been. That's why at your job, they test you for weed, because they want to be able to fire us Black ass people. They don't want to work with us. They've been required by law to hire us. So now let's put things in place that will make it harder for these people to keep jobs, because we know what they like to do on their off time. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you can smoke a joint at night and wake up the next morning and handle heavy machinery perfectly fine. Okay? Like, it does not hinder you in that way. I'm just saying. Hell no, the rule is the rule. Oh, Anna. Ma'am, I just said white people smoke weed. I hate when people just type shit because they type it and they're not really listening to what I'm How about you stop typing, stop moving your fingers, and listen to what I just said? It is systematically used to keep Black people out. The rule needs to change. I am not mad that they suspended her. She's very young. She can do this again. If y'all want to lose because y'all care more about her smoking weed than winning, then that's perfectly fine. But the truth of the matter is, weed is not hindering her as an athlete. It has nothing to do with her being an athlete. It's like alcohol has nothing to do with her being an athlete. So for me, that rule needs to be reassessed across the board, especially now that weed has become legal in so many states, but you're still making it illegal for people to use it while they're doing the shit that they do. That is problematic. That does not make sense. That rule needs to change. Okay? Now, I am not boycotting or canceling the Olympics because I don't give a fuck anyway. I barely pay attention. The only thing I usually watch with the Olympics, I do love me a good figure skater. I do love Simone Biles and the gymnast girls. I do watch for the gymnast girls. And back in the 90s, we definitely watched for Gail Divas, for FloJo, for Jackie Jonah Kersey. We watched for the Black girls, to be clear. Okay? I'm not boycotting either way. But what I do feel is that it is perfectly fine for people to be upset on her behalf, considering everything she's been going through. And y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like when we stop and humanize Black women and say, wait a minute, it's a 19-year-old girl, just lost her mom, going through a lot. She's in the Olympics. Y'all were just calling her a man 5 minutes ago because y'all don't like her body build. Like, you're putting an extreme amount of stress and trauma onto a 19-year-old girl, and how she handles it is to smoke a joint because she probably is like everybody else and handles her issues with a vice. Okay? So yeah. Okay, fine. She can, not be involved this time around if that's what y'all want. But I feel like there needs to be a reassessing of that rule as far as I'm concerned, because I am tired of problematic rules that do nothing but make it harder for people, especially Black and brown people, to get ahead. Makai, thank you for the super chat, love. I feel as if they need to change the rule about female athletes only being able to have a certain level of testosterone. There are women who are being discriminated against for just being women. Yes, I heard about that. For the woman that had like the extra testosterone because of something that she ate or something like that, like it was from food and they deemed that she had too much testosterone to perform. Another way to masculinize Black women. Yet some of them white bitches look just like a nigga I know, and y'all let them get up there and perform. Like, but okay, but let me go ahead and read to y'all the story. And we'll get into it further. Okay. So Olympic runner Gabby Thomas expressed her disappointment in many people's decision not to watch the Olympics this year after Sha'Carri Richardson was banned. And it looks like Sha'Carri Richardson has a response. As previously reported, she will not be running in the Olympics because she tested positive for marijuana. She told Today that she used cannabis after a reporter informed her that her biological mother passed away. I forgot that she found that out from a fucking reporter in the middle of a press conference. But yeah, her smoking weed is the problem. Right. Yeah, no, that's problematic. And when I say we're humanizing her, it's having sympathy and understanding for where she is in her life right now. And see, that's something that y'all don't give Black people. Y'all give that to white people. Y'all give all of that grace to white people to make mistakes and just be a kid. And they were going through so much and we don't want to ruin their lives. Like the white boy that raped somebody and then the judge gets up there and says, well, we don't want to ruin his life because he ruined somebody's life. So excuse me for feeling like y'all need to change the rule. And furthermore, this doesn't even need to be a thing anymore because it's not doping. Like, stop it. As previously reported, I also feel like y'all definitely put that rule in place to keep Black people out of the Olympics when y'all put that rule in, but y'all just couldn't do it. Y'all couldn't really stop us. Y'all can never really keep us out. As previously reported, Sha'Carri Richardson Won't be running. Like I said, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency announced that she accepted a 30-day suspension, which disqualified her from the 100-meter event. At the time, there was still a chance she would be selected for the relay race. But yesterday, it was reported that she was not selected for that event, meaning she will not participate in the Olympics at all this year. Okay. Instead, Gabby Thomas, English Gardner, and Aaliyah Hobbs will be running the relay race. The 100-meter race team includes Javion Oliver, Tiana Taylor, Tiana Daniels, Jenna Prandini, and Gabby Thomas, and according to Sports Illustrated. As news of Sha'Carri's absence made headlines, many made it clear they would not be watching the Olympics this year in protest of the decision against her. So Gabby Thomas says it really hurts to see so many Black people choosing not to watch the Olympics this year. There are so many Black athletes who have put in years of hard work for this moment, myself included. We want your support. The Harvard graduate added, additionally, I worry some of the anger and disdain may be misplaced. The Olympics and those at the IOC have nothing to do with current events taking place. It really hurts to see so many Black people choosing not to. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why they write it and then post a tweet, and I'm going to continue reading the shit. Sha'Carri Richardson tweeted a couple of hours later saying, athletes that haven't and will never beat me have a lot to say about or surrounding my situation, when most of them have said nothing to me, showing their characters that y'all don't see behind the races. Child, Sha'Carri need English class. That post appears to have been deleted. She also wrote, the attention that is on track now and was because of very, very few names. So if that's where fan support late, you can't be mad at that. Basically saying, bitch, wasn't nobody coming to see you, Otis? That's what she basically saying. Wasn't nobody coming to see you, Otis? Okay? The only reason they gave a fuck is because I showed up with orange hair and gave them something to believe in. Listen, I understand what Gabby is saying, and I do feel like we should be supporting the other athletes that are there, but I also feel like the Olympics is problematic, and her saying that the Olympics haven't done anything wrong is problematic to me, because it's not just about Sha'Carri. It's not just about Sha'Carri. You know what I'm saying? It's also about the No Black Lives Matter apparel, and y'all not letting the Black girls wear the swim caps for their hair because you deem it unnecessary. Bitch, this is my hair. How you gonna tell me what's necessary for my hair? Okay. Gyna, hold up. Let me take this. She needs accountability. So what do you call taking the 30-day suspension? Y'all want to shame people. Y'all want to dress people down. Y'all want to make them seem less than, when at the end of the day, the bitch gonna outrun you. And that's the point. Period, point blank. High or not, she was going to outrun y'all. And that's all that matters. That should really be all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But she did take accountability when she took her 30-day suspension and said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes like everybody else. What accountability do you want her to take? Y'all want people to feel like, oh, I'm glad she got kicked out because she shouldn't be smoking weed. Fuck you. I'm not saying that because that's not true. The truth of the matter is, niggas go to work every day passing drug tests after smoking weed, because the truth of the matter is, y'all just looking for a reason to fire some Black people. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And to me, y'all should have wanted her to be a part of this. Y'all should have wanted her to be a part of this, because that would have been fair, to be honest. Now, all of y'all that was going to have to run against her are so happy that she's now out of the race, because America may not win in a 100-meter race because she is not a part of it. So the other teams are probably happy that she's not a part of it. How do you know? Do you know her personally or something like that? She wasn't disciplined enough. How do you know she wasn't disciplined enough? Because to me, the fact that she was winning races and actually qualified to be in the Olympics and was a part of the Olympic team means that she very much so had discipline. Smoking weed has nothing to do with discipline. I'm tired of y'all with that. I'm tired of y'all with that. It is a very racist mindset, and y'all don't want to unlearn that. And it is, I'm gonna need for you to unlearn it, especially since you want to comment so frequently. It's your opinion, but it's my video. How about that? Since we want to talk about what ours is and all of that. I understand that's your opinion, but I feel like you're wrong. I feel like you're wrong. I feel like her smoking weed has absolutely nothing to do with her running. And the fact of the matter is, y'all don't want to deal with the fact that life happens to people and they still have to show up. So how they deal with shit in order to show up is really their business. The only reason they know about it is probably because weed stay in your system so fucking long. But if she would have been doing another drug like cocaine that is out of your system in 3 days, would you still feel that way? Like, I don't like that you say she wasn't disciplined, because I feel like disciplined in what? She's a 19-year-old girl that made it to the Olympics. How can you say she wasn't disciplined? You have to be disciplined to get to the Olympics in the first place. The one joint does not now make her not disciplined. That's ridiculous. Weed is used medicinal and recreational. Weed does not enhance performance. Like, it's a white supremacist talking point. Ain't it though? Ain't it though? Well, you know, I know people be trolling, but I do like to take these opportunities to get my angst out on them, since that's what they like to do to me. People love to come to my channel, come to my Instagram page, and deflect and project their insecurities and their unhappiness and their own lives onto me. People love to do that. So when y'all come at me in these comments and I feel like responding to you, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. And I'm going to let off all of my angst onto you like you like to do to me. But if y'all didn't have a problem with that little girl having a drink one night, then y'all shouldn't have a problem with her smoking a joint. She's 21, but it's okay. She will be back in. I thought she was 19. I could have sworn they said she was 19. Even better. Even better. She's 21. Even better. If she would have had a drink, it wouldn't have mattered. But because she smoked a joint, it's a problem. That's because y'all have demonized weed because it's attached to black and brown people. Look up the history of jazz musicians. What black people need to understand is that punishment does not require physical or emotional damaging. Unlearn, spare the rod, spoil the child. Right. Like, what is accountability supposed to look like if it isn't I accept my 30-day suspension and I made a mistake? What the fuck is accountability? What does accountability look like if it's not I did that shit, my bad, I'm stressed out? We got some of y'all that won't even take responsibility for the things you've admitted to doing. But y'all want all of this extra out of a 21-year-old girl whose mom just died and she found out through a fucking reporter. Y'all have no compassion for black women whatsoever. And y'all get mad when people do have compassion for them. She wasn't following the rules. Yeah, but she was going to outrun your fucking ass out of the way. That's the part. That's the part. That regardless of this, she was still going to outrun y'all. Javon, thank you for the super chat. What do you think about people trying to liken Bill Cosby to Cardi B? I'll say when there are 58 men coming out against Cardi B saying that she did that to them, we can have a conversation. Until then, fuck off my line with that. Not you, Javon, but you know, people who feel that way. Because I feel like people love comparing apples to oranges. At the end of the day, Bill Cosby probably could have physically overpowered the women, but decided to drug them so that they would be more complacent. Cardi B and them probably took them dudes to rooms, and because dudes like the rape girls, they drugged them so that they wouldn't assault them. And it's like, well, I might as well steal from you because you were gonna try to steal something from me. The mindset is slightly different. The situation is slightly different as well to me. I think showing up to somebody's room about opportunities and jobs, or showing up to their office or their home in order to talk about, because a lot of the things that happened with Bill Cosby happened at his home and at places where they were supposed to be conducting business. It wasn't always at somebody's hotel room at 2:00 in the morning that those things happen, if you have read some of those stories. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times in the entertainment business, they keep strange hours. So people always want to throw that out there like it matters. But the truth of the matter is, Cardi and them with some fucking hood strippers, and niggas went out there and tried to take some hood strippers home from the strip club and got. Don't take hood strippers home, sir. Don't do that. Okay? How about that? I don't think it's that much similar. It is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what Cardi was doing was, the girls are trying to make a way out of no way. And Bill was a powerful person that was using his power to control people in every aspect that he could, even down to Phylicia Rashad and the women on the show. I mean, the Cosby Show is actually on right behind my light. And Bill told he told Phylicia Rashad not to get pregnant. He was mad that she was pregnant. He was mad when Lisa Bonet decided that she wanted to go out and be with your boy and have a baby and be naked and do whatever the fuck she wanted to do. He was trying to control everybody. And I feel like a man of that stature doing something for that, for that long is not the same thing as the hood girls trying to hurry up and take advantage of niggas before they take advantage of them. It's not the same. But I like how y'all like to compare it. But like I said, if there are 58 men who will come forward to say that Cardi B drugged and raped them, then we can have a conversation. Until then, stop comparing apples to oranges. They're both wrong. Don't get me wrong. Cardi was absolutely wrong. But unless y'all got 58 people in the statute of limitations, I guess y'all gonna let her dance in her den like y'all let Bill Cosby do. Especially black women from lower socioeconomic status. Come on now. Making a way out of no way doesn't mean you have to rob people. No, it doesn't. But a lot of the times, that's exactly what happens, ma'am. That's exactly what happens. I mean, here's the thing. You want me to hold a 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old man just as responsible as a teenage 20-something-year-old girl that's stripping, as if their understandings of life are the same? I think that's a false equivalency. I think y'all like comparing things because y'all be trying to make these points. And the point still remains that Bill still did all that shit, bro. Bill still admitted to shit. Bill still did what he did. And he's been able to get away with it at 83 years old. Now he's going to do comedy shows and talk to you guys about it and further victimize the people who he's victimized. That's fine. If there's some niggas out there that are crying at night and hugging their pillows tight because Cardi B drugged them and robbed them, please come forward, sirs. Please come forward so we can take this woman and get her off the streets before she does this to somebody else. You think we got to worry about Cardi B drugging and robbing people further? I don't think so. I think that was a thing of circumstance. Whereas Bill Cosby is a predator and likes to drug and have control of people. I mean, I see the differences. Aisha, thank you so much for the super chat. Tell him, sis, I'm sad black folk go out of their way to publicly admonish black folk, especially when it comes to black women who are seemingly making strides. And trust me, I don't even think I like Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri is homophobic and gay. I don't even understand how those two things go together. Got a girlfriend and homophobic all at the same time. Child is trying on my spirit. But at the end of the day, that rule is stupid. Thank you, Jay Wilson, for the super sticker. Thank you. Oh, I like this. Please give the facts. Cardi didn't rape or sexually assault anyone. She drugged them and robbed them. People are weird. They are. They really are. I like how they compare. You know what it is? Because white people have convinced y'all that property is more important than people. So y'all put those two things in the same vein when they really are not. Sweetheart. Sweetheart? Sweetheart? You going to sleep? That's what you about to do? Because I was just going to tell you that you could put the covers in the dryer so that they could be dry, because I forgot. Because since you got up to get that covered, that's a bigger one right there. But you about to go to sleep. Never mind. Anyway, what's up, Queen Scott? Thank you so much for the super stick on my love. I appreciate y'all for the love today. I really do. How was she homophobic? The Lil Nas thing? Yeah. Yeah. From what I understood, you know, her response to the Lil Nas X thing was hella homophobic. Oh, there are a lot of gay people that live in a space of homophobia. I don't understand how y'all don't get that when y'all can get that black people can be anti-black. It's the same thing. You've been conditioned to feel a certain way. Even though you are this person, you're still conditioned to feel like something's wrong with it. So even though you're living your life, you still feel like something is wrong. So you judge other people for it as well. I think it's amazing. Yeah. I mean, just like Super. Why y'all gotta be kissing all day? What y'all teaching the kids? Super, did anybody have to teach you anything, or did you like dick? Let me know. Because you seem like you like dick the whole time. Did you have to see somebody kissing in order to know you like dick? See, here's my thing. If something bothers you just because it's two men doing it, but it wouldn't bother you if it was a man and a woman doing it, you're being homophobic. Stop it. If it makes you uncomfortable, that's fine. I get it. Sometimes we feel uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean we should feel like people shouldn't do it because we're uncomfortable with it. Because the truth of the matter is, you would be okay if you saw a man and a woman doing what Lil Nas X did on his show. So don't now feel differently because it's a man and a man, because that is homophobic. Okay, so I'm gonna just say, you know. I'm just saying, I said, I think. That's from what I saw. From what I saw people posting about her. But because so much shit was going on with her, I just kind of bypassed it and didn't really pay attention to it. But I saw some of her tweets and I feel like they were problematic. And it made me feel like she has some, you know, like inner issue going on. Where, yeah, I like girls. But at the same time, all she said was unfollow me. Nicole, what do you think that means, sweetheart? I hate when people, you know, want to argue semantics as if they don't understand what somebody's saying. What did she say? If you like Lil Nas X performance, unfollow me. That's what she said, right? Bitch, that's homophobic. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And it wasn't the video. We were talking about his performance, not the video, because the video was a while back. I believe them tweets was about the BET performance, if I'm correct. And I don't have no information. This is all, you know, from what's been scaling through my mind, because y'all know we are constantly, you know, putting information in our minds. I think y'all overlooking the devil part of his video. We're not talking about the video. We're talking about the BET performance. And it is art. The devil wasn't real on the video, sweetheart. Like, he wasn't actually worshiping the devil. People have played devils in movies. People have created pieces of art with the devil in it. People have fucked devils in movies before. The Devil's Advocate. I've seen many a movie. I mean, shit. Bone Thugs and Harmony, some of their shit used to be demonic as well. What about Damien? DMX's shit. Fucking blood all over me. Hell is hot. We talking about the devil here. But a gay man kisses the devil or breaks the devil's neck and becomes the devil, and now all of a sudden everybody's losing their fucking mind as if you've never seen this imagery before. Some of her tweets were from March, so it could have been from the original video. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If that's what y'all want to feel. I saw that tweet, Bondy. It was from what? Was it from? It was from March. Okay, so y'all think it was from the his video and not the BET Awards. I thought it was from the BET Awards because I did not see that until like this past week. But I guess they were trying to dredge up stuff on her. Okay. Yeah, I still feel like, girl, unfollow you. The fuck? Unfollow. The fuck? Oh, well. I still feel like in some way, if you are a gay person and you could not get yourself to understand what he was doing, it's because you like to liken that same mindset because that's what's been, you know, instilled in you. You may be gay, but that doesn't mean that you still don't see things the way people who are oppressive of you see things. That are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still see them the same way, even though you may not necessarily feel like men shouldn't be able to be with men. You still might be bothered by it because society tells you to be bothered by it. And also, people being bothered by things that are demonic tire me out. As if it's not all over the place in all different places in movies and music and shit you've seen before. But, you know, Lil Nas X doesn't. Everybody lose their mind. The kids are fine. My son likes him, sees it as simple as he likes boys and I like girls. Stop complicating this. April Glow, your child is smarter than most of the adults that be out here. He did it because Christians can be homophobic. It was art. Child, I totally understood what he meant. I also thought that it was crazy that everybody kept missing the part about him killing the devil. Like, he killed the devil. And y'all was like, oh my God, he's demonic. He rolled a stripper pole down to hell. Like, tell the truth. Y'all were more bothered by him being effeminate than y'all were about the demonic part. Child, there's the devil in Powerpuff Girls. Child, what about the devil on that episode of Jamie Foxx show? Y'all remember that? I'm just saying, y'all, there have been so many times when hell and the devil has been mimicked in art and y'all just lost y'all mind. Y'all just lost y'all mind when he did that. And I do think it's self-righteous and I do think it's bullshit. And I think it's amazing when people decide they want to care about something because otherwise, if it was some straight person doing something demonic, y'all wouldn't have gave a fuck. Y'all self-righteous, perfect individuals are on the wrong channel because right or wrong is Bondy's channel you're watching. You can walk away and go happier. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why people stay to argue. That's because people like to argue. Y'all love to argue. And what y'all don't realize is you can love to argue, but you're not going to change my position. I like the song. I thought it was creative. I thought the video was amazing. It's art. It's not real. He wasn't really in hell. You can't really ride a stripper pole down to hell, people. That wasn't really the devil. Like, it was all graphics and like computers and shit. Like, it's not real. Y'all act like because y'all saw something that means that Lil Nas X is a devil worshiper. It's not real. Just like the Huxtables. They're not real. Y'all are not fighting for Heathcliff. Y'all are fighting for William. Y'all are not fighting for, you know, Claire. Y'all are fighting for Felicia. Y'all don't know Felicia. Y'all don't know William. But that's what y'all fighting for. But in y'all mind, y'all fighting for the Huxtables. Lil Nas X is quite handsome. I do think so. When he was performing at the BET Awards, I was like, you know, he's nice looking. I do think he's nice looking, you know. Performative Christianity, that's all it is. Ain't it? Because when it come down to all those Christian rules, y'all don't give a fuck. All y'all fucking before marriage assholes. All y'all, I'm not gonna listen to nothing else in the Bible, but Lord, when it comes to this gay shit, that's where I draw the line. Okay, but everything else they said I couldn't do, I was doing that shit. Y'all be on bullshit. Y'all be on bullshit, bro. Thank you, it's me, for the super chat. People love to be mad at Lil Nas X, but the baby used the doll for head. Oh, what? Use the doll for head? Oh, and the dancing the whole time. But the kids, though, you be speaking, Bondy. Y'all be out there playing throat baby in front of y'all fucking kids, and not all of a sudden, like my homegirl told me today about this song. I forgot the name of the song. I forgot the name of the song she was talking about, but one of the lyrics in the song was like, you know, the dude was like, I made her suck my dick until she cried or something like that. And I was like, that sounds like sexual assault. What the fuck are we talking about in this song? Like, y'all promote rape in songs and nobody cares. Nobody says anything. Let somebody talk about putting their wet ass pussy on your forehead and y'all flip out. Y'all can say all kind of crazy shit in music as long as it's not gay or empowering to women in their pussies. I've noticed that. If you straight, you can literally like make a whole song about drugging a bitch and nobody blinks an eye. Let a man kiss a man on BET stage and watch y'all go and grab y'all Bibles and call for the Lord. Child, Benzino killed me. I said, Benzino, you like an abusive boyfriend that doesn't really raise his kids. So you abuse women and you haven't really been there for your children. Yet somehow Lil Nas X kissing a nigga on stage is the problem we're having in the world right now. Not you niggas that don't take responsibility for their children, therefore creating more little niggas that don't take responsibility for their children. Not that. But Lil Nas X kissing other men. Oh, the depravity of the world. That ain't just hip hop. That ain't just hip hop. That's the world for you. That's old ass black folk for you too. Old ass black people kill me. Child, sometimes I feel like I be ready for y'all to die out just like I be ready for these old white racists to die out, because y'all take on a lot of their same ideals and attributes and you don't realize you do. And it's toxic. It's toxic. And we're trying to grow out of those things. People are trying to progress beyond trying to control what other people are doing with their lives and all of that type of shit. But I'm about to go. It's been 1 hour and 5 minutes. I feel like I gave y'all everything I had to give y'all. Child, Coi Ray didn't even know that nigga was her daddy at first, from what I understand. Like, to me, the things that people ignore are usually the biggest issues. Y'all ignore violence and overall societal rape culture. Y'all want to ignore that. That plays. That's fine for y'all. Nick Cannon having a whole bunch of children that he's not going to give his 100% attention and time to, that's perfectly fine with y'all. Men not being there for their kids, that's perfectly fine with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be all good with that shit. But as soon as a woman says, nigga, I don't want your whack ass dick, I'm gonna wipe my pussy on your forehead, then all of a sudden everybody's losing their mind. But you can talk about pushing your dick to the back of a girl's throat until she cries. That's perfectly fine though. But God forbid somebody talk about wet ass pussy. Don't kiss a man on stage, but we can watch nasty ass Madonna swap spit with the two little young girls up there, statutory raping Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera on stage. And okay, y'all loved R. Kelly. Y'all watched R. Kelly fuck a 14-year-old girl on a video 20 years ago. It was on Napster, nigga. Y'all were fine with that until somebody told y'all that y'all should have a problem with that. So I'm just saying, I'm just bringing attention to the fact that the things that actually cause long detriment in the world, like not taking care of your children, supporting violence towards women, supporting the idea that it's okay to get away with the things that are done to women, like all of those things to me are more detrimental to our society than gay people or women taking control of their own sexuality and choosing to disseminate that however they see fit. To me. That's all I got to say. I hope I see y'all tomorrow. Child, y'all gonna eat me up in these comments. I already know. That's why I ain't gonna read them. And if you come to my Instagram, I'm just gonna block you. But I'll see y'all tomorrow on J Lee's Corner. Okay, Ashley from Put a Ring on It is come and play games and talk to us about her first season. And child, I need to get this info on how it all went down with her in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We need to know what happened, Ashley, girl. I need the deets. I want the verbatims, girl. Okay. And were you with him when he started coloring his hair? And how did you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? I have questions for Ashley. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. I hope to see y'all tomorrow for the Ooh Ladies first panel. Bondi finna go sit on her man forehead. Child, if he wasn't in here sleeping dirty, maybe. You took a shower? Okay. He clean, and maybe I might put it on his forehead. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.